So, hi dear Scorpio, very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is a journal mid monthly energy check in for all the Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising for the rest of the month of August 2026. Keep in mind, this is general, this might or might not resonate with you. Please don't try to forcibly fit yourself into the reading, honey. Sometimes the messages are not for you. For personal reading healing session, check out the description box, you'll find the links below. And for tarot reading course and Ho'oponopono Masterclass 2, links are given below. So, let's start the overall energy for Scorpio people for the rest of this month. Let's see. We have the Three of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, and the Sun card. There's a collaboration or partnership that's ending and that's making you freaking happy. What? Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Swords. You guys are coming out of some kind of mental jail. For some of you, it was might be a legal matter, and you had to face some kind of term or jail term or something like that. Only 1% of you, maybe, but for others of you, you guys are coming out of a strong mental jail kind of a condition where you were feeling trapped. Now, this is an ending of some kind of collaboration partnership. For some of you, you are changing your career, you are leaving a business behind, you are ending something, and that's making you feel like you are at the top of the world. That's making you feel like free, independent, happy, and very crystal clear in your thoughts and your energies about what to do next. So you guys are very prepared about what to do next after this ending, after whether you did this ending or it happened. At first it was very uncomfortable and painful for you to accept this, but now when you have accepted it, now you're feeling much more clearer in your life, much more aligned with your path of happiness, path of success, and you are trying to do something independently, trying to do something that really makes you feel like at the top of the world. Okay, that's really cool. For some of you, it's like good news for pregnancy or a kid or kids like energy around you that's making you feel amazing. Okay. Maybe you're connecting with your inner child again. Okay, let's see what was happening in the recent past, Scorpio. We had the Nine of Swords. You were stressed out beyond words regarding a situation that was out of your hands, out of your control, but you were trying your best to not to stress too much. Currently, we have the Ace of Wands. You guys are feeling like intuitively connected to a journey, a path that you are on right now, and you guys are much more connected to the divine, much more connected to your own intuition. By the end of this month, we have the Ace of Pentacles, starting something brand new. These are two aces here. So your intuition is guiding you to some kind of newness, freshness, and you are following it, or at least trying to. Let's clarify the Nine of Swords in the recent past for you guys, Scorpio. Okay. So we have the Ace of Cups and the Temperance and the Four of Wands. Wow. There was a situation, you open your heart to something or someone, and slowly but surely this situation became so meaningful for you that it became like a committed kind of a deal for you. Okay, it can be a marriage, it can be a literal commitment, it can be a business thing that you started at some point of time and you were not expecting that thing to go somewhere, but it became something really very important for you, and you were stressed out all the time. What if this is not going to last? What if this is going to end? What if something bad is going to happen? So your mind was creating stories and scenarios in a situation that was going well. Everything was okay, everything was well, but your mind was continuously telling you that what if this will happen, what if that will happen, and you were not able to sleep at night thinking about all the negativities. Currently we have the Ace of Wands. Let's clarify this Ace of Wands here in the current energies for you guys. So we have the Seven of Swords, the Ten of Wands, Page of Cups. You're dropping some kind of deceptive energies out of your life, out of your system. People who were always trying to, do something behind your back. For most of it, it's like office politics kind of a thing going on. And you guys are fed up of this nonsense. So that's why you might be dropping this idea of being in this office, being in this environment, being in this workplace maybe. And you guys are starting something or restarting something that's very close to your heart. Let's say, for example, you left a corporate job because of the competition, because of the toxic environment, toxic political environment in the office, and you are starting, let's say, a cafe in the mountains or something. That's my dream actually, but just an example. So you are leaving some kind of deceptive energies, heavy and burdensome energies behind. You are dropping something out of your life, out of your system, and you are starting something that's very, very close to your heart, a desire of yours, a goal of yours, a dream of yours, and you are super excited, super happy about it. It's something brand new. For a lot of you, there's a kid energy around you, something related to kid or kids like energies there that's making you feel quite happy, quite positive. Let's clarify the Ace of Pentacles as a potential outcome for you guys. So we have the King of Wands, the Tower, and the Eight of Wands. This courage of yours, this courage of yours of wearing your heart on your sleeves and doing something is going to lead to a lot of success in the coming future. It's like you facing your fears head on, and boom, everything will start working out in your favor, as if the universe was waiting for your action only, as if the universe was waiting for you to do something so that it can help you to go forward. It's like a green signal from the universe's side, like bingo, finally you're doing it. So Scorpio, you guys are going to start something in the current energies. You guys are going to start something, or it's just a planning phase or something that's very close to your heart. Again, the mountain, the cafe in the mountain or something. And then by the end of this month, you are going to take the actions. Okay, and when you are going to take the action, suddenly everything is going to collapse in a very, very beautiful and positive way. Everything is going to make you feel like, oh my god, I was not expecting this thing to explode like that. This, okay, a lot of people, lot of collaboration, lots of partnerships, lot of communication, lot of, so things are going to move forward very, very fast for you guys, and you guys are going to be amazed the way things are going to be aligned back to back, back to back, back to back. Make good use of this month, Scorpio. This is one of those months where if you are going to do 10%, you might get the results as 70% or 80%. So give your best. If you're planning to do something, the time has come for you guys to take the action. Okay, it's like definitely a green signal from the universe to go and do it. Okay, whatever it is. Let's see the guidance here for you guys for this month, Scorpio. So we have the Two of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles. Okay, see, honey, we are always going to be stuck in our heads, especially if we are doing something bigger than life, something that we consider as bigger than life. Okay, so it doesn't mean that you should not even start. It doesn't mean you should always wait for the right time. I am talking, if I was not seeing these cards in front of me, I might have told you to wait and watch and stabilize your energies. But because I have seen these cards right in front of me, your doubts, your worries are unnecessary right now. Just face the fears head on. Even if the path is not going to be clear, take the first step. Once you are going to take the initial steps, the next steps are going to be right there in front of you. There are going to be ups and downs. There are going to be a lot of uh, those moments where you are going to be stressed out beyond words. Doesn't mean that you are going on the wrong path, or you are doing something wrong, or you should not be doing what you are doing. It's not like that. This, if this is something that's very close to your heart and soul, if this is something that you really, really, really want to do in your life, especially if it is related to your business, job, or career, or finances, or maybe not investment, don't do shitty things and blame me afterwards. This is for those who wants to start something in their life, or restart something in their life, and it's their dream. So don't bother too much about the ups and downs. Don't let your mind create stories and scenarios that might never happen, and take baby steps. Step 1, and then step 2 is going to be right in front of you. When you're going to take step 2, step 3 is going to be right in front of you. So it's like the courageous part is to start doing something, to take the action, and everything else is going to follow. Okay, But of course, stabilize your emotional and your mental side, and don't allow your negative mind to give you reasons to worry all the time. Don't worry, just keep going. This is a green signal. Let's see the final message for you guys as guidance, Scorpio. We have yes, do what you love. See, at the time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors, it's like the third fourth time I'm telling you this. Working with others in a cooperative manner. If you feel like you cannot work alone, you can take help from somebody who's in the same field, or who is an expert, or who can guide you, maybe provide you the support you need on this path. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, Scorpio. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye, take care, may existence bless you. Namaste.